Hey guys, it's Mickey McLeod, and I'm going to talk about Chapter 6 of Chopwood Carry Water, and let me bring you up to speed. Akira has been telling John, listen, okay, it's going to take this amount of time and you can't rush the process. You've got to listen to me. There's nothing you can do to make this go faster. But John's not listening. And John is so caught up in the identity of being a samurai archer and this big samurai warrior and this amazing athlete that he is jeopardizing everything, because now he's sneaking practices. You know, he'll go off after dinner at the dining hall and he will go and shoot arrows until he just cannot do it anymore. Well, one afternoon, that's exactly what happened. He went to go shoot and he locked into place into the shooting position, and he pushed through, and he was really in a lot of pain, but it ended up where he had to go to the infirmary. Like, he had in so much pain that he had to go and get it checked out. Well, he's getting his shoulder wrapped, and they told him this. They said 6 to 8 weeks, you're not going to be able to be doing this anymore. So think about that for a second. His identity, everything that he is wrapped up in this whole process of becoming a samurai warrior, a samurai archer. And now he can't. So who is he now? You know, this whole chapter is about where do you find your identity. So he believes his identity is completely in the becoming of, and there's nothing more to him. That he feels like if he's that focused on that, he will become that, and that's it, and that's all. So all that does is it ends up jeopardizing everything, because now he can't shoot, he can't even lift up a bow, and he definitely can't chop wood, carry water. So basically they lost somebody in their community that was supposed to add value. Now he can't even help with that. He's out for 6 to 8 weeks. Think about that. If somebody said to you, whatever you believe your identity is, you know, whatever mask you're hiding behind, where you're like, I'm a mom, I'm a teacher, I'm a dog walker, I'm the pizza dude, you know, whatever that is that you're like hiding behind, and they say you can't do that anymore. You can't do what? What do you mean? I can't be a doctor anymore? Nope. I lost my job as a pizza dude. I can't be a pizza. Yeah. So who are you now? What? Who am I? I don't know. Well, what are you good at? What value do you add? What are some of your great qualities? What are your great traits? What are those things that make you special and make you different than everybody else? It's kind of scary when you're like, but I'm a mom, you know, like that's all you're wrapped up in. I know a lot of people that are not just the mom thing, because you can't, that's awesome. Being a mom is awesome. But you can't hide behind it. But I'm talking about those folks that might be so consumed with the job they have that everything is so wrapped in that they can't be anything other than that. Like, they can't even open up their eyes to other opportunities of things that they probably have in their heart that they could be great at, but because they just believe they have to be this box person, nothing can change, that they're not even trying to step outside their comfort zone and try something new and be brave and change, have some growth, right? So here's my exercise to all of you. And I've done it a couple of times and it hurts every single time I do it. But it's so good for personal growth, you guys. It's so good. You're going to love this, okay? Here's what I want you to do. I want you to find that person that you value the most. Their opinion really matters to you and that you trust them. And then I want you to let them know that you're still going to love them after this happens. And then you're going to ask them these 2 things. And you're going to give them time to answer. Okay, don't just say, tell me now. Ask them your 5 best qualities, your 5 best traits, what are the 5 things they think you're great at? And have them write them down or sit down with you and have a conversation so you can talk. But you have to sit on your hands and you can't argue with them and you can't poo-poo it and be like, oh, that's cool. You know, I want you to listen with your whole face, right? And then I want you to take a deep breath, because this is the hard part. You're going to ask them, what are those 5 things that you need to change about you? What are those qualities that just are not getting you anywhere, that really just gots to go? What are those traits? I want you to ask them what you need to grow about, like what can change. And it's really about their perception, guys. A lot of times perception is reality, and if you value their opinion, this is going to be good all around. This does not mean you get to argue with them. You have to go, okay, all right, because you trust them, right? That's the opinion. You want them to be as honest as possible with you. Now, you also don't have to tell them what your masterful plan is and you have them work on it with you, unless that's where your relationship is. But I want you to take what they say to heart. And if they tell you where you, even the good stuff, like let's say that you're like, oh man, I just know I'm the best baker ever, and I make everything, like these beautiful cakes, and I'm so great, and I love baking. But that's one of their traits. They go, you know what, your cakes don't taste good. They just don't taste good. You need to listen to them, because hello, that's somebody you value their opinion. So this will be something, but they might say, you know what you are? You're a great artist. You're such a beautiful painter. When you are creating these cakes, they're gorgeous. Just don't taste good. Sounds like something someone would say to me. You can make it look beautiful. You're a beautiful artist, but don't eat your cake because it's not good. You know, that's, although my cakes taste amazing. But anyway, aside from that, that's what you really want to concentrate on, you guys. Ask that trusted friend those 5 best qualities, what they think that you're great at, and those 5 things that they really feel it's time to tell you the truth and that they need to change. I hope this helps you guys, to help you discover, where do you find your identity? That's where you find your identity. All right. Hi guys, have a great night. Bye guys.